Hello, welcome to your weekly Oracle card reading. This week I am going to be using Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides by Stephen D. Farmer, as well as the Universal Wisdom Oracle cards by Toni, Carmine, Salerno. And I'm going to start with the Animal Spirit Guides first. Alrighty. So, Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. So, the balance of life is within your center. And, well, my cats are not in their center right now. So yeah, the best way to get centered is to just really find that place within you and meditate. And if it's more of a matter of complacency, then do what you need to do to correct that by taking action on whatever ideas you have. If you don't act on your ideas, then this can cause issues in your energy field, whether it's like your solar plexus or your throat chakra. It's one of them is your power center and one of them is your truth center, which when you're in your truth, you are able to be in your power more. And the thing is, when you're saying that you're going to do something and you don't do it, that can cause the issue. And your throat chakra is also kind of where you begin to create your reality. Your power is where you first recognize what your gifts are, and your heart is where you connect with others, and then your throat chakra is where you create your reality. So anyway, yeah, and if you're working too hard, then make sure to take some rest for yourself and take some time out of your life to sit in meditation. And yeah, for some reason I keep thinking of hiking too, so that's a good way to get out of complacency as well as find your center and get your energy flowing again if it's feeling a little bogged down by, complacency. So, yeah, that's what I got from that. And Condor. You're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Yes. When our minds are, playing games with us or, getting a little carried away with the situations of life, I guess, then it's hard to really come from a clear perspective. You're kind of, creating confusion when your mind gets a little carried away with things. So, stepping back and just kind of letting go of whatever situation it is that you're in for the time being and letting go of all the attachments to it will help you gain perspective and that clarity and that centeredness about how to move forward. And you'll be more in touch with your own feelings rather than, caught in your head. So yeah, getting in touch with yourself really helps you to make a more wise decision, what is best for you. So yeah, make sure to take the time to step back from anything that may be causing a little bit of confusion or attachment or indecision. Camel. trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So, I feel like the resources that they may be talking about are more internal resources, maybe tools that you've learned on how to handle situations, maybe, you know, any challenges that come up, you have what it takes within you, and you also have the tools that you may have learned from others to make a proper choice, to make a proper decision, and just knowing that can help you feel a little better maybe about your situation and where you're heading. So if you do the first two things over here, then it'll be, and then you gain some confidence about that, you're going to be fine. And yeah, just knowing that you have what it takes will help you out. Platypus. All right. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. All right. So yeah, maybe we're just, you know, not focusing on what is, you know, good in your life, and, you know, we're focusing too much on what's wrong with the world. Seems like that's been kind of, you know, one of the themes of the world these days. So yeah, just be grateful. Be grateful for where you are, whether it looks good or not. You know, find something good within, you know, your world. Find whatever is good and be grateful for that thing. And let go of your thoughts about what isn't good. Just let those go. Don't focus on that, you know? Focusing on it only makes it like appear more centered, you know? It makes it appear more big than it actually is. And you really are actually focusing on creating that. And actually, recently, you know, that song that's like, don't worry, be happy. Well, you know, in life, you'll find some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. So don't worry, be happy. Well, that's a good example of that, because when you worry about it, then you are creating more, you know, trouble. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, just try to focus on the good stuff, because there is good stuff in the world, you know? And sometimes you just gotta like be like, you know what, this is how it is, but I'm gonna just focus on something else. I'm like, you know, maybe this is what it's like right now, but, you know, I'm gonna find the good instead of focusing on the negative of life, because I've definitely been noticing this myself with the news lately. I've been actually listening to the news, and I just keep being like, you know what, it doesn't, I mean, this may be happening, but how about let's go find some adventure in the world. Let's go, you know, enjoy life. So, yeah. When you focus too much on what is wrong, you're kind of contributing to that. So, I don't mean to be a, you know, preaching, but these cards are kind of making me do that. So, let's go ahead and do the Universal Wisdom Oracle cards. This reading's going to be a little longer than usual, I guess. So, let's see. Let's do one more shuffle here. Okay, Lotus Rose. Butterfly wings. Let's just do 3 cards or something. Yeah. So, Lotus Rose. Okay. So, 2 things come to mind when I look at this card. In a way, I kind of think of this card as kind of like the wheel in the tarot. And it's kind of, I think, about cycles. And sometimes, you know, when you're, you know, on the outside of the wheel, you know, it's like up and down movements because you're circling around the wheel. You're kind of on the outside of the wheel, and it's like really quite dizzying and maybe a little, you know, chaotic. But when you find that center of the wheel, you find the peace within the situation. You can be in the center. You're maybe noticing all the chaos around you, but you can find that center and find the peace in the midst of everything. So trying to find that peace is what will help you move forward when you're feeling a little up and down. So coming from a centered place will keep things more centered. Butterfly wings. Right. We are emerging from our cocoons. Our transformations have been, 2012 was really a year of transformation. So now we are emerging into our lives from the place that we've transformed from. And it's like we've created this foundation of truth and love and unity and community. And now we have to implement these ideals into our regular lives. So yeah, just emerging from our cocoons and taking action on what our true ideals are and moving forward with that. Amethyst wings. Butterfly wings and amethyst wings. So, yes, so we're getting in touch with our own vibration, and we're realizing that each of us has our own potential, and we have to realize that we each individually have something to bring to the table. We all have something of value to bring. And to stay in touch with your, with your truth, to listen to your own intuition and make sure to, feel whether something is in line with your own vibration. And when something's not in line with your own vibration, try not to participate in it. Try to follow only what is true for you within your own centered being. So, okay. Have a great week, you guys, and I will talk to you next week. Oh, got a little out of line here. There's the cards. Okay. Thanks for watching.